It's Darren here from Boyne News. How's it going? Just going to talk about a few games this coming weekend in the Northeastern Football League. I just picked four games from each division. So we'll start off with the first game, and that is in the Premier Division between Rock Celtic and Boyne Harps. Yeah, so Rock Celtic host Boyne Harps. I think it was Friday evening, and this is a really interesting game. This will be let's see, Rock are a different side at home. They're hard to beat at home. Like, they're solid defence. They're set up really well. Um, on the road, I'm not too sure about Rock. They're getting a few draws and that, but they're very hard to defeat at home. Boyne Harps, I seen them there a couple of weeks ago when they played the Carrick Rovers in United Park, and basically the first half, Boyne Harps couldn't get going. They just couldn't pass and just couldn't get at and right from. Now they were playing a very inexperienced Carrick team, and basically Carrick came out in the first half and played all the ball. I think they went in 1-0 up, but then the second half, Boyne Harps showed their experience, and they tore them to shreds in the second half. But this Boyne Harps are playing obviously Rock on Sunday, so Rock are an experienced team, and I just feel Boyne Harps will need to start good in this game, because if they don't, they could find themselves in trouble. Last week they were playing. Bay knocked them out a couple last week, so that was a big shock for them. So they're travelling again up to Dundalk this weekend, and I honestly think Rock would get something out of the game. I don't think Boyne Harps will win, to be honest, just because I think Rock are on good form, and they're such a hard side to beat at home. But I think I'm going to go for a draw for this game, but 1-1, 2-2 draw. I just don't think they'll get out of the game, and if that comes to pass, that they don't get out of the game, that opens up the league now for either from having them more to push on, or Newfoundland are back in it. So it'd be interesting to see what happens Friday night, and should be a cracker of a game. Then the Division 1 game we picked was Square United against Athboy. Square played last Sunday I think it was the first game in the RD Community School, and they played Kenstown, and it was 5-5, so 10 goals in the space of 90 minutes. Cracker of a game I hear. Both teams were annoyed that they didn't take all 3 points, but in fairness to Square are now, they come up against a very good Kenstown team. Like, not many people are talking about Kenstown. Noel Walsh and Lavro is over Kenstown, but Noel Walsh is obviously involved with Dundalk, so he has them well drilled. So obviously they're upset. Square were upset they didn't get all 3 points, but there was a good team they were playing Kenstown, and I suppose to nick a point at the end of it all, both teams kind of have to be happy with it. Especially because with 10 goals in the game. So so that was Squares last week. Athboy were knocked out last week against Newfoundland in the Cup. They're having a bit of a dodgy season this year. It's kind of an awful lot of signings this year. I think this could be like a building season for them. Now, if these players stay on for next year, that's another question. But there's a couple of wins, a couple of losses. Like, a lot of talk about them, but they're not really the finished article yet. So I think this year will be a building season and progress then to next year. What do I think is going to happen on Sunday? I think Square will win out on Sunday, and they're going to push on for promotion to the Premier. So Square to win by 2-1. Then we go down to Division 2. This is an interesting one now. It's Randomere Celtic versus Johnstown. Johnstown knocked out of the cup last week by Billorgan. Randomere were bet by Virginia Celtic, so that kind of opens up the league again. Johnstown are unbeaten, and they haven't played a couple of weeks now in the league, so they have a couple of games in hand. They have 9 points, so it'll be interesting. It's probably a good time to play Randomere as well, because obviously they were bet last week, so it's a tough one. They travel up to Dundalk, Johnstown, so it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a draw, to be honest, and that could open up things for Bay FC as well. So I think there won't be much between the two teams, so I'm going to say a draw on this one between Randomere and Johnstown FC. And then in Division 3 we have Newtown and Kilmessan. Kilmessan won last week against Navan Cosmos in the Shield. Yeah, I think it's Kilmessan Shield. Yeah, just kind of I seen them against Cord, right, and they just couldn't put that together in the first half. But in the second half, they pulled the strings really well, and I think they end up winning 5-1 in the end. So they have potential there, Kilmessan, like so. But then I also seen Newtown, and Jesus, Newtown are like they're a different animal at home. They're well set up, they're well drilled. Like no one's gave Newtown a chance at the start of the season, but they're up there. Like if they win on Sunday, they're joint level second place with Moneymore, and obviously waiting for Donacarry to play a few more league games. They haven't played in a couple of weeks, so. No, I think Newtown now, if they win on Sunday, I think they might push on, but they obviously have to, both them and Moneymore, be looking for Donna Carney to drop points. But getting back to Newtown, yeah, they're a beast at home. Like not many teams win there, so I'm going to say Newtown to win on Sunday by 3-1. And then come to Division 4, we have Abbey Celtic versus Electro. Abbey Celtic are still mathematically have a chance of winning the league, so they're not going to be giving up on that yet. Brian has them well drilled there. It's at home as well, so probably they're a bit disappointed with the defeat to Boyne there 2 weeks back. Probably set them back a bit, but no doubt to be raring to go now on Sunday against Electro. Electro have improved since I've seen them. I think this is their first game of the season they played Boyne, and they got trounced. But since that, like, to become on leaps and bounds, like they knocked Radomir out of the Shield. I think they did. No one expected that except for me. I predicted that I'd get the brownie points in there, lads. But no, yeah, they're Electro improving every week, and they're a good side. Like a lot of people writing them off, but. Just hopefully, I don't think they're going to go up this year, Electro. I don't think it's possible even mathematically. So I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think this is a good season, a building season for them as well. So, and to push on for next year. And what we're going to say results wise, I'm going to go for Abbey Celtic home win. So 3-1. I'll probably be wrong, but let's see anyways. That's everything, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll probably see you later on in the week with a few more videos. Thanks very much.